There will be no more falls after the age of 65. There are 5 walking tips that every elderly citizen should know in order to walk safely and with confidence. When you took your first step, did you ever feel like you were going to fall all the time? Despite the fact that you are not alone, there is a reason why watching this movie can permanently alter the way you walk. Accidental falls are the leading cause of independence loss among people of advanced age. A single fall can result in shattered bones, extended hospital visits, and a loss of confidence that may never fully revert back to its previous level. You can walk with greater stability, more elegance, and more strength even if you are 85 years old, and it will take you less time than you think it will. This is the good news. In this video, we are going to demonstrate 5 straightforward walking techniques that significantly lessen the likelihood of you falling, particularly if you are between the ages of 65 and 85. Exercises like these are not particularly difficult. You may notice some minor adjustments to the way you move, the way you stand, and the way you use your body. Beginning today, there are a few things that you can accomplish in only a few minutes. Stay here with me until the very end, because the 5th one has the ability to completely alter the way you perceive the potential of your own body. Walking will not only make you feel safer, but it will also make you move with more confidence, and that newfound confidence will change everything. Do not pass up this opportunity if you have ever been afraid of falling or if you have already had a near miss. It's time to get started. 1. Strength in the toes and ankles comes in first. Your feet, namely your toes and ankles, pose one of the most concealed dangers to your stability, even though the majority of individuals don't even give these muscles a second thought. They are absolutely necessary for maintaining balance, particularly when you are walking on uneven ground or stepping off a curb. In the event that your toes are weak or stiff, you will be unable to adequately grip the floor. Because of this, there will be less traction, less control, and a greater likelihood of slipping. This is also true for the ankles. When your ankles are weak, the whole of your lower body will feel unstable. It's possible that you won't notice it when you're standing motionless, but the weakness will become apparent the moment you take that first step. As a result, a significant number of elderly people experience stumbling when they rapidly turn around or get up from a chair. However, here is the bit that is hopeful. Each day, you can build these muscles in a time span of less than 3 minutes. While seated, give this a shot. Arrange a towel that has been wrapped up and set it down on the ground. As you compress and draw it toward you, then push it away again. You can use your toes to accomplish this. Take a break after doing this for 30 seconds. Next, while you are still seated, elevate your heels and maintain this position for a period of 5 seconds. Reduce your speed gradually. Perform 5 repetitions. Small movements like these stimulate the nerves and muscles in your feet and ankles, which in turn reestablishes the connection between your brain and your natural sense of equilibrium. Robert was a 72-year-old man who had not been able to walk without the assistance of a cane for many years. Before he had his coffee, he began performing these moves each and every morning. I received a phone call from him 2 months later, and he informed me that I no longer grasped for the wall. The smoothness of his stride increased. He achieved a better posture. There was no harsh training that he endured. Simply 3 minutes every day, on a steady basis. When we forget how powerful even the smallest muscles are, it is simple to forget. However, just as bricks are used to construct a house, your toes and ankles are the foundation upon which your walking strength is built. Furthermore, when the foundation is consistent, the entire structure is able to stand tall. The mechanics of the arm swing come in second. A lot of individuals are unaware of the fact that your arms play a significant part in maintaining your upright posture as you walk. When your arms swing in the correct manner, they generate a natural counterweight that helps to steady your body, particularly when you are turning or taking steps that are uneven. However, as we become older, we have a tendency to become more rigid. When we hunch our shoulders, we seldom move our elbows at all, and at some point, we become completely incapable of swinging our arms. It could appear to be a minor adjustment, yet it completely disrupts the rhythm of your entire being. Your body will have to use more effort to maintain its equilibrium if it does not have that natural pendulum motion. Additionally, when you are already dealing with muscles that are weaker or reflexes that are slower, it is a recipe for stumbling into things. Beyond that, there is also a psychological aspect to it. People tend to become more nervous when they are facing the prospect of walking. They are unable to move their arms from their sides due to the stress. Therefore, they move ahead with a series of short, rigid steps, a symptom that their brain no longer trusts their balancing system is the presence of this condition. What's the solution? Bring the swing back into play. While you are going around your house, make a conscious effort to swing your arms. Even if it seems goofy at first, you should allow your left arm to move with your right leg, and your right arm should move with your left at the same time. Take it easy at first. Your nervous system will eventually realize what's going on. Soon, the rhythm will come back. You will also notice that your stride becomes more natural and smoother. For a time, I was acquainted with a woman whose name is Joyce. At the age of 78, she had begun to move more slowly than usual. Her daughter observed that she was no longer swinging her arms in a swinging motion. Together, they worked on perfecting the action of walking down the corridor. Concentrating solely on that path, Joyce was walking with a greater sense of self-assurance 1 week later. She shared with me that she had the sensation that she had regained some of her previous vigor. It all began with the arms. As the saying goes, this is the charm of these seemingly insignificant routines. They do more than just look out for your body. They offer your brain a reminder of what it is like to move with self-assurance and safety. I would appreciate it if you could use the second comment section below to let me know that you are continuing viewing this video and that you are finding these insights to be helpful. I strongly suggest that you subscribe to the channel and activate the bell if you have not already done so. This will ensure that you do not miss any videos. With your assistance, we are able to continue producing high-quality content that will both inform and inspire you. Let's proceed with our plans now. Lastly, scanning at eye level comes in third. There is one item that gradually gets better. The point at which your eyes are directed when you walk is the risk of falling. Many elderly people have the habit of looking down at the ground because they believe it assists them in recognizing potential hazards. In point of fact, however, gazing at your feet all the time causes your posture and balance to become unbalanced. As you lower your chin and bring your background forward, your center of gravity will move forward, causing it to shift in front of your base of support. Your knees, hips, and even your neck will feel the pain as a result of this additional strain. Because your body will eventually become accustomed to this forward-leaning stance, it will become much more difficult for you to recover from a trip or a misstep. Additionally, looking down restricts the field of vision you have. As a result, you are unable to see what is coming from the sides. It may be a youngster, a curve, or simply an uneven path. When you are passing by, all of these become unexpected dangers. Falls are more likely to occur at that time. On the other hand, if you maintain your attention ahead, at approximately eye level or slightly below it, you will immediately enhance your posture. When you do this, your shoulders become more open, your head becomes more aligned with your spine, and your feet automatically follow a route that is more firm. It is a straightforward adjustment that retrains your body to walk with awareness and purpose. It is not as if we are disregarding what is currently on the ground. It is about scanning in a deft manner. Rather than looking at your full head and upper body, you only look forward and down with your eyes. Take into consideration the tall and confident manner in which people walk. Spine, chin should be level, eyes should be moving, but the body should remain still. When I worked with Harold, he was 82 years old. He was a gentleman. In the course of his walking around parking lots, he had established the habit of keeping a close eye on his toes. Retraining his focus was something we focused on after he had a slight fall. When he was practicing, He would walk down a corridor while maintaining an upright posture and focusing on the 3 points that were in front of him. Within the span of 2 weeks, not only did his stride become more fluid, but his disposition also improved. According to him, it helped him feel less vulnerable and more in charge of his life. These are the adjustments that are significant. They are not major overhauls per se, rather, they are subtle and consistent shifts in the way that you navigate the world. It is not the size of your muscles or the shoes you wear that determines your level of walking confidence. Simple routines that are carried out on a regular basis cause it. The correct movement of the arms comes in at number 4. When it comes to walking, the majority of individuals are unaware of how vital their arms are to their ability to maintain balance. As we get older, many people begin to walk with their arms tucked close to their sides or left in a stationary position. This is typically due to stiffness or habit, but your arms serve as natural counterbalances, ensuring that your body remains stable with each stride that you take. Your walking gait will become more synchronized and stable if you allow your arms to swing freely in the opposite direction of your legs. This straightforward motion of swinging helps your body maintain its upright position, which is especially beneficial when you are walking on uneven ground or making a sharp turn. Whether you let your arms hang loosely or clasp them tightly, either of these actions can truly throw off your equilibrium. You can find that your steps grow shorter if you do not have that natural rhythm. Your posture may become slouched, and the likelihood of you falling would increase. This was demonstrated by a woman named Betty, who was 80 years old at the time, and she used to walk with her pocketbook pressed hard against her chest. This was a subtle yet apparent illustration of this phenomenon. As soon as her physical therapist suggested that she practice a little arm swing and carry a crossbody bag, she saw an instant shift in her condition. She also reported that it made her feel younger, as if she were strolling around the park once more, rather than warily inching through the grocery store. Her gait became smoother, and she explained that it made her feel younger. Making a conscious effort to bend your elbows to around 90 degrees when you walk is a simple technique that can be used to encourage arm movement. Your hands should move in a natural manner close to your hips, and they should not cross the midline of your body. You are not marching, rather, you are swinging lightly in a rhythm that is comfortable and consistent. You will be able to respond more rapidly to even little shifts in balance if you do this, since it helps you keep your torso centered. It is possible that you will not immediately notice the change, but other people could. Someone in the neighborhood could make a remark about how energized you appear or how confident you have gotten on your walk. It's not about giving off a particular appearance. It is about walking in a way that maintains your safety and gives you a sense of being rooted in the earth. Your arms are designed to assist you in this endeavor. Give them the opportunity to perform their duties. There is a possibility that it is the most natural method of preventing falls that you have never considered. I would appreciate it if you could use the 4th comment section below to let me know that you are continuing viewing this video and that you are finding these insights to be helpful. I strongly suggest that you subscribe to the channel and activate the bell if you have not already done so. This will ensure that you do not miss any videos. With your assistance, we are able to continue producing high-quality content that will both inform and inspire you. Let's proceed with our plans now. Look up, not down, is the 5th piece of advice. The 3rd habit is so easy to do that the majority of people don't even give it a second thought. Your ability to walk with safety and self-assurance is directly proportional to the direction in which you direct your eyes when you are walking. Many people who are in their latter years develop the tendency of glancing down at their feet as they are walking, particularly if they are concerned about falling over. In the time, it may seem like a safer option, but in reality, it will cause a chain reaction of difficulties. If you look down, your head will be pulled forward, your shoulders will follow suit, your spine will twist, and before you know it, your entire posture will collapse inward. Because of this movement, your center of gravity is thrown off, and you become more unstable rather than less unstable. When you tilt your head downward, your balance system becomes unstable and confused. Trying to drive a car while glancing at the hood rather than the road is the equivalent of experiencing this. The more steps you take, the more reluctant your body becomes, and the slower your reaction time is to impediments. The fact that your muscles aren't activating effectively and your reflexes are slowed as a result of this slow shuffling walk makes the chance of falling significantly higher. As an alternative, you should keep your eyes focused around 10 to 15 feet ahead of you so that your body may naturally adjust itself. When you do this, your shoulders relax, your neck remains in a neutral position, and your core muscles softly engage to support you. It's a minor adjustment that resulted in enormous benefits. One individual by the name of Edward, who is 78 years old, shared with me that simply altering his gaze helped him feel more stable and confident in himself while he was out on evening walks. In the past, he would fix his gaze on the cracks in the sidewalk, feeling nervous about each and every rock. Nevertheless, as he began to lift his gaze and walk with purpose, not only did his stride improve, but he also experienced an increase in his sense of self-assurance. It was also noticed by other people. It was his daughter who told him, "Dad, you walk like you used to." This practice is also beneficial to one's awareness. You are able to detect curves, bumps, and changes in terrain sooner, which provides you with the opportunity to calmly adjust rather than responding in a panicked manner. To people around you, you also give the impression of being more open and interested. And in addition to that, there is a psychological advantage. The act of looking up serves to tell both your body and your brain that you are progressing and not retreating from the world around you. You walk with the kind of presence that conveys the message that you still have places to go and things to do. You stand taller, breathe deeper, and walk with a wider stance. Therefore, the next time you go for a walk, make sure to check the position of your eyes. Instead of darting around in fright, keep your gaze fixed on the ceiling and steady. You should have faith that your feet will follow your lead and provide your body with the alignment it requires to carry you with self-assurance. You could experience some discomfort at first, but after some time has passed, you will become aware of the change in the way that you walk and in how you feel about yourself. Lastly, some thoughts. You have made it to the finish. Saroon. And I would want to take this opportunity to bring to your attention something that is very significant. The ability to walk with self-assurance is not about going quickly or looking flawless. It's about regaining faith in your physical self. When we get older, we are advised to slow down, to be cautious, and to monitor every step that we take. But what if I told you that the first step toward moving forward, both physically and mentally, is to make some minor adjustments? Your toes should be lifted. Your posture should be aligned. Your hips should be engaged. Your arms should be balanced. And you should look ahead. These are not merely suggestions for the body. They are a state of mind. A subdued fight against the notion that becoming older means being less noticeable. With each of these routines, you are working with your body rather than against it. The systems that you currently possess, such as your muscles, your balance, and your confidence, are supported by them. And what is the most exciting part? They don't call for expensive equipment, a membership to a gym, or a significant amount of time spent working out. Only 3 minutes every day, or possibly even 5 moments in which you make the conscious decision to be present for yourself. It is never too late to come back to a state of stability, to walk with a determined goal and to move without fear. The manner in which you walk conveys to both the outside world and to yourself the degree to which you are still alive. This is true whether you are walking around your neighborhood, going into town, or simply getting out of a chair. It is a strength that you have earned. It is now time to show. We appreciate you being here with us today. It would be wonderful if you could get in touch with us. Please leave a comment below and tell us about one item you discovered today and how you intend to put it to use in your life right now. We place a high value on your opinions, so please do not be reluctant to share them with us. Our inspiration and encouragement are greatly increased as a result of reading your remarks. I would appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it to be informative and enjoyable. With your assistance, we are able to continue producing high-quality content that will both inform and inspire you. We appreciate you taking the time to watch, and we hope to see you in the future video.